Hello. Hello. My name is Brother Missionary Andrew Griffin. The camera may be a little off with the voice, but I come with my heart deeply troubled about the things that is happening across the country. It saddens me about the Connecticut shooting, elementary school shooting. About 20 students were killed, little innocent children, and 6 teachers. And what I came to Facebook and on YouTube to talk about today, my heart goes out to those families that have lost their children and that has lost their loved ones, the teachers. My heart goes out to them, to their family. It goes out to that state and that community. Even here, hit home here in our own Georgia area, at my pastor church, about the little boy that was run over by a UPS truck. That saddened me to hear. You see, I'm a father as well. I have 2 children. And I know that it's a hurtful thing to even think about that. But I'm pretty sure that all the parents across the country, as we all sent our children out to school today, this morning, that we was wondering all day today, in deep thought and in deep prayer, will our children make it home today? But y'all have to excuse me, I'm lost for words, especially when it comes to kids and anybody, because you know it could be the next, they could be the next senators, the next governors, or whatever. They can be the next generation. Those that were killed in the elementary school, they could be the next generation of people that could lead this country, and very important people, and have very big businesses, that have very big careers, and they was cut short. Y'all, it is time for us to wake up. As African American, it doesn't matter, even as us that are Caucasian, Hispanic, or whoever that we may be, whatever our race is. Death is not searching for the color. Death is not searching for what color or what race that we may be. Death is coming at our young children. And it saddens me to even see that the young children have gone, and also that our teenage children are leaving also due to violence. It was something that I just seen on the internet. It was a photo saying that what we need in school, and it had a picture where the kids were praying and said, this is what we need in school. And I might share a link later. I know a lot of people know me from sharing links, but in this one, these are very important links, and I've addressed a couple. I've spoke with one of my Facebook friends, and how they told me how that this situation, how it has addressed them, how it has hit home with them, because they got nieces and nephews or cousins that are in school, and even grandchildren in school. And one of the members of my church, I found out, and it saddened my heart when I found this out. The little child asked, will I be killed when I go back to school next week? When they asked that last week, when all of this stuff went down. It saddened my pastor. At his school where he works, a lot of tragic things have happened there. And I know it hurts him to his heart, because he himself, he loves children. And so does his wife, the First Lady. And a matter of fact, we're having something this Saturday at our church. But if any of our members from my church that you see me here, don't bypass me, please. This is a heartfelt message that's coming from the heart of me, of a concerned parent just like you are. I'm a father. And I know that by being a father, that even by being a father or a parent or a grandparent or whatever, that it is a saddened thing, to have these things to happen. I want to know, where did peace go in our schools? In Atlanta, at Pastor Cliff Lordala's church, they had a shooting inside of the church. I hope that I have my information and facts right upon that. I hope I do. If I do not, excuse the mistake on that right there. But I just had to come on here this Monday afternoon. And by me coming on today, I wasn't going to say anything about it. But for all pastors and preachers, all parents and all, it doesn't matter what state that it happened in, it still was done to children. And as the matter of, the fact in the matter is that it took place in the schools, and it even did things, to the teachers. I mean, that we have there to teach our children. And I want to say this to my pastor in my church. I know that when that happened, I know my pastor was also frightened. No matter how much of a man of God that you may be, we all still get frightened. Jesus Christ himself was frightened. But the Son of God was that way. And so we are the same way as well. But I'm not going to be long. Very brief. Pastor, hold on, man. Hold on. To all the teachers in that school where that incident happened with that young boy that was run over by that UPS truck. I heard that the school been on the news 3 times. And yesterday, at our church yesterday, we had a joyful time, but a thing where there were tears flowing from people's eyes. It is not because of just the spirit of the presence of the Holy Spirit. I know it was saddened due to the tragic events. One of my friends, like I said, addressed me, inboxed me personally as she went to Brother Missionary Andrew Griffin on my Facebook page. As she went to that page, on my page, and inboxed me, by her inboxing me, the concern that she spoke out and saying is that why at that time is why in a place in Atlanta, saying why wait till after the tragedy has happened to now to tighten up security afterwards, when security needed to be it should have been then had been then tightened up as well at that time. And at our pastor church, a little girl walked away from the church, from the school, and was nobody knew it. It's because, I guess, because of the lack of security. Why is it that by it being the lack of security, I mean, the state, we get plenty of money, and we take money to build certain things and to build all these apartments, to build all of these other things, to do road construction, but we cannot put security in school to keep our children safe. What is wrong with that picture? But we, in football's events and different other events that we have tightened security. I mean, there are people, there's so much police doing roadblocks and all these kind of things, but police, where are you in the schools? Where are you? Where are you when parents need you? You're supposed to protect. That's your job. Parents are hurting right now because of the lack of security that the people of the school are providing for the students, and the security security that they have, some of them just sit around and do nothing. They're paid for nothing. I went to my children's school and I seen the security walking around not doing anything. Now, who have in their right mind, the parents, you know, when we were in school, that it was no such thing as a lockdown. It's locked down in schools, in the high schools, middle school, high schools, elementary, and some of this elementary and middle schools, but it's mainly what is happening in the high school where they're doing the lockdowns and all of this. This should not be. We should not have to send our children to school and think about that. But go, I want you all to read Psalms 121. Out of the book of Psalms 121, I want you to read that. About what the Lord have to say, what it's saying about that. My heart is deeply in sorrow. For the Lord said, for it is said in the Bible, I think in the book of Romans or Peter, or it's one of them, what was talking about love. What says for others to turn your joy into mourning. What that means is when you see your brothers and sisters that we are as people, as brothers and sisters of God, we're all his children, because that's why we say our Father. That is why the prayer starts and saying our Father. It's because we are his children. And those were his babies. Those were his babies that were taken away. His babies. Parents' babies. Mother's babies. Father's babies. Grandma's babies. But I want to read this. This is from the NLT, which the NLT Bible mean the new, which mean the New Living Translation, which is a different step down from the NIV. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 20, no, excuse me, pardon me on that. Matthew chapter 5, verse 4. It starts off, it said, God bless those who mourn, for they will be comforted. God bless those who are gentle and lowly, for the whole earth will belong to them. God bless those who are hungry and thirsty for justice, for they will receive it in full. And the other part says, God bless those. God bless the merciful, for they shall be shown mercy. God bless those hearts are pure, for they shall and will see God. God bless those who work for peace, for they will be called the children of God. God bless those who are prosecuted because they live for God, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. God bless you when you are mocked and prosecuted and laid because you are my followers. It said, be happy about it. Be very glad, for great reward awaits you in heaven. And remember the ancient prophets were prosecuted too. Now this was said out of the